What's going on, guys? It's Sam here with Sam Alva Trades. Going to give you a quick recap on today's trading session. I'm going to make this one quick. I recorded it twice at this point, and it wasn't recording any audio, and I recorded like 10 minutes each, so 20 minutes just gone. So I'm just going to make it quick. If we look here on the charts, excuse me, if we look right here, so bought in some Apple put contracts for $211. I bought 30 of them. So everything is already here. So I'll just do it again. So if I do 211 at 30 contracts, it's 63.30. Profited 2,300. So if we do 2,300 divided by 63.30, that's where we get the 36% profit. Got a little extra $15 from a later trade I took around 10:30. Try to see if we're gonna have more selling pressure because it did approach a resistance level, but nothing there. So just sold after 20 minutes of pretty much idling. But yeah, so again, that was 36% on the trade today. It took about 3 minutes. So we'll break into the technical levels and kind of see what my thought process was. So as we see here, we were approaching this SMA. This SMA has been acting as a resistance level, but on the backside, we've been trading in a channel. So if we see here, we have been basically retesting the support for the last 4 to 5 trading sessions. So with that in mind, considering everything that has been going on in this channel, I saw that once we had immediate pretty much buying pressure coming off of this support level, we were definitely approaching that resistance level. As you see, it touched and pretty much got rejected. I was only, not even only, I took a 3 minute trade just because I already hit my profit area. Again, I try to hit 5%. 2.5 to 5%. I'm a happy camper. I'll take it. But this was 3 minutes. I hit 30%, so it was amazing. So if we break it down on the 1 hour time frame, as you see, we were in some oversold levels. Looking at the RSI, when it's red like that, it's definitely oversold. So even if you break it back down on the 5 minute a couple days ago, if we look here, oversold as I approach 300 level, oversold, or excuse me, I keep saying oversold, overbought right here. Even if we go in a little bit further back, overbought right here. So every time it pretty much touches it, it doesn't like 300. So it looks like it's just been rejecting off of it until, let's see, we have a breakout. We didn't have that breakout. So after a few minutes of waiting just to see, we did have a breakout right here, but again, approaching that level. So once I saw this big candle engulf the last two candles on the 1 minute time frame, I decided a good entry would be right where I placed the order right here. We did immediately get filled. Took 3 minutes, had a good wick down, excuse me, good candlestick down, kind of wicked up a little bit. I expected some buying pressure to pick back up here. Again, another rejection right there. Sold right here at this candle because if we zoom out a little bit back on the 1 minute time frame, if we look right here in the morning, this was a support level that I could see forming. So we had a break of pattern. We had a breakout right here. But then as we approached here, it kind of slowed down a little bit. So I wanted to get out before we had a true reversal. And pretty much that was perfect timing. So touched it again, but rejected. And the same thing. Also, what played into a factor when I sold, because if you look at the timestamps around 9:40, I believe SPY was still pushing up. Jeez Louises, guys, I'm sorry. So if we look at SPY on the 9:40 area, look at SPY. SPY just broke out right there. So SPY breaking out. If we look at QQQ, same thing around like that 9:40 area. Let's see right here. Had a strong candle down, but then started breaking out. So it seemed like things were trying to recover. So I didn't want to hold into a recovery because again, Apple could have easily went in the opposite direction and I would have been taking a loss. So that's where my mindset was going into the session, or as I was in the trade, I'd say, just keeping that in the back of my mind. Again, right now we're still trading in a channel, so we have to wait and see how the market closes or how it does this next hour. It would be a good entry to get in on the downside, but right here it's a chop area. It could definitely find a support tomorrow right here in the same range and then push back up, and in fact possibly even push above the 300 level. Um, Trump has been playing a big factor when it comes to the market. He's trying to, at least. He's trying to put out optimistic tweets to basically get the market to have its momentum back. But these people, these traders are managing, not retail traders. These guys are managing $1 billion portfolios. So they are the smart guys. They're the breadwinners. They are the sharks. Again, we're not the shark. We are simply the minnow, and we're trying to just take what we can when they make these moves. So I'm just gonna be keeping Apple on the watch list for sure. Like I always say, SPY is always a good one. It did break this level as we see the support, but it is starting to recover, it looks like. So we have to wait and see what tomorrow brings for us. Even back here on the 1 hour time frame, this is a good support level. So we have to see a true rejection, a true breakout of pattern to the downside before we can consider any more movement down to like the 720, even the 730 area. So 5 points on SPY is still enough to make some profit. So just keep that in the back of your mind. But again, be patient. A day not traded is still a day won. So don't rush into anything because you believe something is going to happen. Wait for a move to occur. Wait for a retest. Wait for the breakout of the retest. And then you're just going to jump on it. And don't be greedy. Take your 5% and be happy with it. I don't even want to say be happy with it because it sounds a little off-putting. Take the 5% and know that it's still a great day because you'll see people try to post their 40% trades, things of that nature, and not every day is going to be a 30 or 40% trade. If you look back at my previous videos, I was pulling in, I think it was 10%. I had a $400 trade. I traded with $4,000 and I was happy with it. That was good. I forgot what trade it was, or maybe it was a little bit less. Maybe it was $300. Um, take all of that and just, again, understand that that's a good profit right there. It's not every day you're going to pull in these numbers. So it's pretty much all I have for you. Tomorrow I'll be back with another trade recap. Once I get some traction, maybe we can do some analysis together. So with that being said, I wish if you guys do like the content, definitely drop a thumbs up, drop a like, drop a comment. Let's get some momentum going here. Hopefully in a couple of videos, I'll put out my socials and we can start interacting on social. I don't post too much of my trading content on social media. I want to build it here on YouTube first. So that's why you guys are getting the first hand. But yeah, appreciate it. I guys also hope you like this new, it's not even new, it's my PlayStation headset. I notice when I speak through the laptop, it's very, very quiet and you guys can't hear me as well. So hopefully this works out. My buddy gave me a mic, but this mic wasn't working. So I don't know what to do with it right now. So we're just gonna keep using this until, we get some better audio quality. I had my USB-C, but I guess it's old or whatever because it's staticky when I plug it in. So I'm not even gonna waste time. I'm not even gonna post with it. But yeah, again, appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoy the content, definitely support me. Again, Sam Alva Trades. I'll be able to drop some social medias in a little bit once I get the whole rebranding thing going on. But yeah, so all we got for you guys. I don't have a cool intro or outro for you guys. So until next time.